It wasn't the monster of oblivion standing before us. Not quite. The shape was wrong, all molten sinew and pulsating void, like a black hole had melted and grown bones. My brain kept rejecting the image and offering increasingly ludicrous alternatives. Maybe a squid made of tar, a nightmare wearing a man's coat. Beside the beast stood his lawyer, the same one. Sharp-suited, severe, with a chocolate-brown skirt that screamed, "I bill by the hour," and a pen jammed behind her ear like a dagger. She looked annoyed. Not unusual. "Well," she said, wrapping her clipboard with the pen, "your kidnappers have arrived." "I'm sorry, what?" I said. "Kidnappers? We just got here. There's been no kidnapping." "Not on Earth. From Earth." She sighed, exasperated. "And yes, you know exactly what I'm referring to." "I don't. I'm literally clueless." I looked around, hoping someone would back me up. "You were warned about this," she muttered. Heavy footsteps interrupted her. Frank and Teddy came stumbling out of the mist, wheezing like a pair of busted bellows. Annie followed a moment later, her boots squeaking with each step. "Don't listen to her," Frank and Teddy gasped. "It's all a trap." The lawyer gave them a look reserved for things found stuck under public benches. "Of course it's a trap," she said coolly, "but you're already here, which makes your warning, what's the phrase, utterly useless. I would really appreciate someone explaining anything at all," I said loudly. "Preferably before I'm thrown into nether jail for a crime I didn't even know I could commit." The lawyer arched an eyebrow. "So you deny kidnapping your daughter, Sarah?" "I didn't kidnap anyone." "And yet," she said, "after being registered at Netherworld Daycare, she disappeared, vanished." Wait, why was she even in Netherworld Daycare?" The lawyer opened her mouth, but Frank and Teddy interrupted again. "I know what happened," Frank and Teddy shouted. Everyone turned. Even the beast. "You?" I said. "Your brain's made of polyester fluff." "Insulation," said Frank and Teddy, tapping his plush forehead. "To protect my powerful intellect." Satan strolled in behind us, looking bored. "No, we told him that so he wouldn't feel bad. It's all stuffing, every bit." "Oh," said Frank and Teddy. Then he brightened. "But I still know what's going on." "Well, spill it," said the lawyer, her pen hovering. "It was Annie, the whole thing, her plan from the start." All eyes shifted to Annie. She had already begun edging away. She stopped with a sheepish shrug. "I thought it was a good plan," she said. "Sarah becomes a princess down here, I get to stay up top, and the world doesn't end." "We had a plan to stop the world from ending," I yelled. "Yeah, well," Annie said, "that was before O caught me. I had to improvise." "You carried a contract with you," Frank and Teddy added. "That's just basic preparedness," Annie snapped. "You sold my daughter," I said, "for your own safety." "Oh, stop being so dramatic. She'd be royalty." "You're dying to leave. That says it all," the lawyer muttered, pinching the bridge of her nose. "I hate to interrupt," she said after a moment, "but the coronation can't proceed until the princess is located. So, unless anyone has something useful to contribute—" "I do," Frank and Teddy announced proudly. "She escaped." The room fell silent. "Escaped?" I said. "Yes," Frank and Teddy said. Using satanic magic. Opened a portal. She's back on Earth." "What?" I shouted. "She stopped at Disneyland first," Frank and Teddy added. "It's always been on her bucket list." The lawyer turned to me, stone-faced. "So she was never even here when we arrived?" "Correct," said Frank and Teddy. "I've been aware the whole time. We're spiritually linked." "Then why didn't you say anything?" Frank and Teddy shrugged. "You all looked so excited. I didn't want to ruin the trip." "Excited?" I shouted. "We were terrified." "Same spectrum," he said. Larry groaned. "So I came down here with you morons for nothing." "Do you have a portal home?" I asked. "Hold it," the lawyer said. "You're not just walking out." Larry crossed his arms. "You gonna lock us up? That wouldn't be very narratively satisfying." "What?" "Nothing." The beast rumbled, a guttural sound that bent space around us like heat off asphalt. The lawyer squinted up at him. "Fine," she said. "You're free to go, all of you, even Annie. But Sarah must return and fulfill her duties as princess." "Deal," Satan said. "She's at Disneyland. Want us to grab her?" Ooh growled again. "No," the lawyer said. "He'll get her himself. Clearly you lot can't be trusted." The air shimmered. The ground cracked open in glowing veins. Ooh shrank, twisted, and vanished with a sound like someone clapping in reverse. "Well," Larry said, "anyone have a fridge portal?" "I do," said Annie. "Follow me." We re-emerged inside the walk-in cooler of Lucky Duck Buffy. A teenager dropped a ladle of hot and sour soup and screamed. "Sorry," Satan muttered, nudging the kid aside. "We've got demon business." We barreled into the kitchen and out the rear door, startling two waiters on smoke break. "This is where I leave you," Annie said, already backing away. "I'm sorry about Sarah. I really thought it would work out." "Goodbye, Annie," I said, "and I mean that in the permanent sense. Maybe you'll forgive me one day. When pigs fly. In the netherworld, they do." She popped out of existence with a faint plink. "Unbelievable," I said. Satan smirked. "I have a plan." "Oh no," Miss Hatchetface said. "Not again." "It's still the same plan," Satan insisted, "just progressing nicely." Larry shook his head. "I'm going back to the gold dimension. You'll get my invoice. With a special idiot surcharge." "You'll call it a genius tax," Satan called after him. "What's this plan?" I asked. "If I told you," Satan said, "it wouldn't be a secret. Come on, we're going to Disneyland." "How? By car? Again?" "That was a road trip. This is business." He snapped his fingers. A swirling purple gate burst from the asphalt. "Close your eyes," he said. "Focus hard on where you want to go. Or else, crispy." "You're joking." "Maybe." He shoved me in. "Traveling through a demon gate is not advised for the faint of heart or anyone particularly attached to the laws of physics. When I hit the ground, face first, I knew my nose was broken. Again. Blood spouted like a busted ketchup packet. Satan arrived next to me, hands in his pockets. "You okay, Jeffrey?" "My name's not Jeffrey." Right, my bad." He fixed my nose by slapping my face and declaring, "It's better." It wasn't, but Miss Hatchetface said it gave me Character. We approached the Disneyland gate. Friss, the demon, was manning the booth. "She's here," he said, pointing. Storm clouds roiled above the park. In the sky, a tear had opened, a cosmic wound. Beneath it floated O, swirling, growing. We ran. The crowd around him wasn't fleeing. They were chanting, dancing, kids and demons, arms raised, joy radiating like solar flares. "What are they doing?" I said. Satan pulled me back. "You're not needed. It's the children now." "What?" "They're fighting him," said Miss Hatchetface, eyes wide. "With love," Satan said. "Joy, imagination, things that weaken beings like O." "And they're singing?" "Barney," Satan confirmed. "The purple dinosaur." O screamed. The fissure grew, lightning, chaos. The creature stretched, howled, then snapped upward and was gone. Just like that. "Huh," I said. "Huh?" Satan said. "I saved the world and I get a huh? It just feels abrupt. You want a rematch? We can arrange it." "No thanks." "Look," he said. "Sarah's back." I turned. Out of the smoke lumbered a creature, 10 feet tall, spiked and red, ugly as sin. On its shoulders, Sarah. "Hi, Dad," she beamed. I hugged her like I'd never let go. "I love you, Dad." "I love you too." "You're crushing me." "Just another second." She wriggled free. "So now what?" she asked. "Let's let Frank and Teddy decide." Everyone turned. He stroked his chin gravely. "Let's ride all the rides," he said. I grinned. "Okay."